Hey everybody, Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are, what part of the world you are in, I hope that you are having a good day. So, I'm back with another one. Another serious topic. This time we're going to be talking about paranoid personality disorder. It's considered one of a group of conditions called eccentric personality disorders. People with PPD suffer from paranoia and unrelenting mistrust and suspicion of others, even when there is no reason to be suspicious. Many people who assume without evidence that a stranger is lying are frequent liars themselves. It's projecting their behavior onto others. This may not be the cause, but it's a distinct possibility. So it's that person who's accusing you when they're really guilty of doing this thing. And they may do this thing all the time, so they assume that you're doing it too when they see certain traits when you may not be doing that at all. Let's say cheating, for example, right? Sometimes it means a person is arrogant and assumes someone is lying because they haven't given any thought to it. And they also may lack compassion. A normal, logical, and rational person knows that they can only be lying if it has been, you can only say someone's lying if it's been proven to be a lie, but there's no evidence of this. Then they're fooling themselves due to their own ignorance and arrogance. That was a personal opinion. Also, if it can't be proven one way or the other, the mature way to handle the situation is to give the person the benefit of the doubt, knowing that anything is possible and knowing that assuming is foolish. Right? And this is from WebMD. Paranoid personality disorder is one of a group of conditions called cluster A personality disorders, which involve odd and eccentric ways of thinking. People with PPD also suffer from paranoia and unrelenting mistrust and suspicion of others, even when there is no reason to be suspicious. That was the first paragraph I read. So that basically comes from WebMD. Now we're going to get into Dr. Ramani. I love Dr. Ramani. And she says there are 7 signs, right? Overall, pervasive patterns of suspiciousness, mistrust, and hypersensitivity. That's the overall view of personality. What is it called? Paranoid personality disorder. Number 1. They suspect with no real basis that someone is harming, deceiving, or lying to them. So they're always suspicious and accusing somebody of doing something that they probably aren't doing, right? Number 2, they are preoccupied about the loyalty of their associates and friends. They constantly test people to see if they are loyal. They assume people will turn on them if something better comes along. It's an unhealthy obsession with loyalty. If it is a boss, this person will always keep close tabs on people. This person thinks loyalty looks like blind, unquestioning devotion. This boss would only give you a letter of recommendation if they had no more use for you, or if what you are doing, or if where you are going is in alignment with what they consider loyal. So, if you're, let's just say, for example, if you're applying for a job outside the company, they may not give it to you either way. It may give you a letter of recommendation if you're staying within the company, but if you're going outside of the company, they probably definitely won't, unless they, again, have no more use for you. And even then, they still may not do it, because I've experienced that. They are reluctant to confide in other people because they feel as if the data will be used against them, because they have vaults of grievances that they are constantly pulling out. Saying you tried to get you tried to get me before, or you tried this and that. Again, an accusation that's not even true. This is all in their mind. thinking they will be let down because this is what other people do to them. Again, may not be actual, may not be reality. This could be just their perception. Okay, number 4, they tend to read hidden or threatening meaning in messages and communication from other people. Never text this person, because even a period in the wrong place, a word used in the wrong way, or a misplaced capitalization will trigger them, wanting to know if this is important to you. Am I not valuable? It's hypersensitivity. It is their interpretation. So they're going to read the text how they want to. We've probably experienced this a lot of times, especially on social media. But of course, again, you can relate it to a boss, a friend, a relative, or whatever that looks like. If they perceive that you're just not taking this thing seriously, or that you don't value them or respect them, it will make them feel some kind of way. Number 5, they are very unforgiving and constantly hold grudges. They will never forgive if they feel as if you have wronged them. They may go to HR about you, get a divorce, or end a friendship and really go big. Yeah. Number 6, they perceive that people are attacking their character or reputation, and they counterattack based on an unfair or untrue assumption. They minimize praise by being dismissive, arrogant, or contemptuous. Number 7, they have recurrent suspicions about their spouse, always assuming there is cheating. So Dr. Romney used the example, this couple may be in a grocery store and the spouse's ex shows up. They'll accuse the spouse of wanting to meet that person there on purpose, when you're just there trying to get your groceries, and one has nothing to do with the other, right? The person doesn't have to have all 7 traits, but any 4 of the 7 consistently throughout their adulthood. And it's funny, because if this person is a supervisor, manager, or whatever, the company has a certain amount of trust for this person, not realizing they've actually promoted someone who has a serious personality disorder. And they may be abusing their power and mistreating the employees based on this disorder. But it kind of goes unnoticed, because people most people aren't aware of this. That these types of disorders or syndromes exist within people. They feel like this person is really being honest, and that, their perhaps observations are accurate, when it could all be based on assumption and dishonesty. Because they may be holding a grudge against somebody that has nothing to do with anything, but they're going to find any and every excuse or reason to retaliate against this person. So that's it. I hope that this was helpful. My hope is that people with paranoid personality disorder will maybe one day get help for it. But in the meantime, again, these people may continue to show up in a way that doesn't serve a good purpose in your life or the lives of anyone else. It's not even serving a good purpose in their life. It's not helping anyone. All right, love y'all. Later.